So what do you think? Hat, no hat? Francis? It's my favorite time of year. E3 has come and gone. There were so many new trailers, so much gaming news, and so many reveals that I cannot count them all. And I won't. This video is just for one. Now, I saw the trailer at Sony's conference. It was Sony's, right? Francis? Anyway, I saw the trailer for Marvel Versus Capcom Infinite. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and admit that I am not the target audience for Marvel Versus Capcom. I played the old arcade game years ago, back when arcades still existed. Then I saw that trailer. That fantastic story mode trailer for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I thought maybe this could be the one to get me into playing those games. The trailer looked fantastic. I got the impression that it was going to be like those classic old school side-scrolling beat-em-ups where you do, some basic platforming, jump ledges and things, and fight the nameless goons like, Ultron's robots and some other, depending on what area you're in, there'd be different things to fight. And then you get to a boss fight, and then that would be like your traditional, fighting game match. So I downloaded the demo and I tried it. And I was disappointed. It was not like I thought at all. It was all just your regular Marvel vs. Capcom fighting, which is fine if you like that kind of stuff. Personally, I found the controls were a bit stiff, especially for the larger characters, like Cap and Thor. I also found that while the high definitionness of the graphics was fine, everything has to be HD, 1080p, whatever, I did not like the character designs, particularly for the Marvel heroes. While Captain Marvel was fine, they didn't do anything weird with her, but for some reason, Cap and Thor were both overly muscled, like they were on steroids, and they look like this, where their shoulders are up way too high next to their ears, and they look like they don't have necks at all, and it was just disturbing. And even Doctor Strange, his cape was really stiff and up here, so it still looked like he had the over muscular shoulders and lats and whatever back here. So rather than this, actual kind of platforming style story mode where you walk around and beat up guys, like Battletoads or Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, those old kind of arcade, beat 'em up fighting games. It's just regular matches, but there's like 30-second long cutscenes in between showing different characters like Mega Man X and Captain America, and how everybody's fighting together against Ultron Sigma, which seeing him in the trailer actually got me really interested. I thought, wow, they took Mega Man X villain and Ultron and mashed them together and made, was supposed to be this menacing villain that all the heroes and even some of villains from Marvel and Capcom have to get together to beat. And that, I thought that was a hook right there, especially if it were, like I said, like the side-scrolling type fighting. Now, I did like playing as Rocket Raccoon, Sir Arthur, and Dante, and I'm so glad they went with the original-looking Dante rather than the reboot emo Dante with the short dark hair. But the worst thing is the inexcusably long loading screens. Like, seriously, there's like a 30-second cutscene that shows a couple characters getting together, and then bam! A loading screen that's longer than the cutscene is. And then you get into the fight, which, depending on how good you are, could be even shorter than that. I did some where I just wiped the floor with the bad guys, and then right back to a super long loading screen. Cutscene, loading screen, fight, loading screen, cutscene, loading screen, fight. And it goes on and on and on. Daddy's making a video to put where people watch it, so he's being silly.
Why?
I don't really know. It's a compulsion, I think. Probably need to see a psychiatrist about that. Yeah. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. Everybody says this now. But yeah, the controls were kind of sluggish. Partly from I don't usually play these kind of games, so I don't know if the controls are like that always. But I had a hard time controlling both Captain America and Thor, and a bit with Chris Redfield and the guy from Bionic Commando, who apparently has a name. Who knew? But I really liked playing as Sir Arthur and Rocket Raccoon, and even Dante was a bit fun to play with. I got no complaints with Captain Marvel. X, I did not really like playing as X, which I really wanted to like playing as him because I like Mega Man. He's got some good games, got some weird games. Someone tell me, if the Marvel Versus Capcom controls are usually that stiff with the larger characters, or if it's just this game. Because like I said, I had no problem controlling Rocket and Arthur, but they're like tiny. They moved around a lot faster. So, let me know. But I did like that the demo ended in a boss fight that you could not win. I actually like when games do that, but they don't let you know you do that. Although I kind of felt that's how it was going, because it's a demo. I'm not gonna beat Ultron Sigma. You gotta go through the game to do that. But yeah, I kind of liked that. Also, there was some graphical downgrades between the cutscenes and the actual fighting. Not much, but it was noticeable on my giant TV. Also, there was a lot of lip flapping in the cutscenes. Like, seriously? We're at a point where we should be beyond that. Have them sync up. God. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to keep doing the hat thing. I really think they missed out on an opportunity to make Marvel Versus Capcom Infinite that callback to those classic side-scrolling beat-em-up games. It has all of the elements for it. You have this huge cast of characters with all kinds of different abilities that you can pull from. Heck, even Smash Brothers did something similar in Brawl with their story mode. Just fighting games with stories, they don't really have stories. It's just cutscenes in between fights, and they change depending on who you're playing as. Cutscene, loading screen, fight, loading screen, cutscene, loading screen, fight. Come on. It's kind of time to move past that. People want stories with their games now. And I think they missed out. They really could have harkened back to the glory days with the arcade beat-em-ups where you could get friends together and beat the bad guys if you had enough quarters. Ah well. Enough time being nostalgic. Now let's get back to saving Hyrule. By the way, I got this awesome hat from my sister. I was going to try to do something cool with it, but that did not work out. I am uncool. I know, right? Breath of the Wild is friggin' amazing. Hey guys, it's been a while since I posted. Hopefully I'll have some more stuff coming in the near future, so be on the listen and be on the lookout for a random ninja attack.